Alright, we're here in the finals. This is a pretty sweet hand. Well, not that sweet, but it's got some good cards. Got all my mana. It's got a Chrome Steed, because it looks like it can possibly come down turn 3. Can it? Maybe I need another artifact for that. Yeah, I would need one more artifact for that, unfortunately. On the bright side, it can't be shrunken quite as easily as a Chrome Steed. That thing's annoying, although he doesn't have any blue mana, so maybe I won't kill it right now. Could have cycled my Chromatic Sphere, because I can still play the Enforcer next turn, now that Goldmure's in play. Dawn's Reflection. Alright, so gonna want to get this in play. So here, I have 6 mana, 3 artifacts. So actually what I can do here is announce the Enforcer before, so it costs 4 because I have 3 artifacts to play, and then sacrifice the Chromatic Sphere if I want to cycle, which I do. Oop. And another Morningstar. I suppose I could have also played the Morningstar first, and it would have been the same deal. But I kind of wanted to show off the trick, and I did want to cycle that Chromatic Sphere anyway. So we may be seeing a ginormous monster here. He's got a lot of mana. 7 mana. Well, if it's an artifact creature, we will ruin it. I mean, worst case, I don't think it's going to be something bigger than an Enforcer with a Morningstar. Strange how Morningstar increases your toughness too. It's a weapon. Is it good for, defending yourself too? Like block their sword with a Morningstar. I don't know. It's a good card though. It's like a magical Morningstar, and its aura increases your toughness. Ooh. Well, that'll deal with my Morning Star, or my Enforcer. I'm going to assume... Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm going to assume it's my Enforcer. But that remains to be seen. Another good card. What I do here, I don't have to play around the replica because he's going to tap this to kill something. Now he could 2-for-1 me here on my gold mirror, but I'm not so worried about losing my gold mirror. So if he wants to block my gold mirror, and then he can't even do that, right? Damage does not actually stack. He's going to block my gold mirror, kill my Enforcer. I'm not overly worried about this replica. I've got enough mana in play for most of my cards, at least. Let's play out 1,000,000 equipment with 1 creature on the board. But these are the reasons that mirrors are way better in this set. Like, unless you get a sort of not Light and Shadow, of, what is it? Feast and Famine or Body and Mind, you don't have any equipment nearly as good as Volshock, Morningstar, and Mirrodin block. And at common, no less. When I say Mirrodin block, I mean the new Mirrodin block. Ooh. What's it gonna deal with? I suppose he's gonna deal with my gold mirror. Well, maybe he just wants to get rid of one of the Morning Stars. I don't know. I'm not sure. I mean, it's not like he has any pressure on me. So, I mean, sooner or later I'm going to draw creatures to put Morning Stars on. He's Jund, it seems. Alright, so, that's a good creature. Is he going to use a Zealot immediately? Let's find out. Nope. It doesn't really change much. Other than the fact that he's not very likely to kill my gold mirror anymore. Possibly I should have moved my other Morningstar just to keep this guy's toughness higher. It would suck to get him killed here. Like, otherwise, why kill it now? Might as well get a chump block out of him too. Unless he thinks he's going to need 9 mana this turn. Curious. He's only playing 3 colors. So what's the Dawn's Reflection for? He must have something huge in his deck. He's gonna play Dawn's Reflection. Maybe he has like a bringer. Because he journeyed for 2 swamps. So I mean I don't think there's any other colors in his deck. Okay, well he's got something big here, so we're about to find out why. Oh, that works. Although I don't know if Fireball necessarily justifies the Dawn's Reflection. Okay, so we are at our equipment quota. We now need creatures, but we only have 10 in our deck, so this was a danger. Now he has absolutely 0 pressure on us, so well, not 0. I shouldn't say absolutely 0. He has 1 damage a turn. He has a 15 turn clock plus whatever this. Ooh, that could be annoying. Huh. Decent guy. He cannot counter it. Well, he will anyway, right? He might as well. It's 2 mana, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. If he counters, he should counter it, because then I'm gonna have to target my own artifact. I guess it could be worse. I do need a creature. I'm kind of inclined to just get rid of my longbow, because I don't really want to get rid of my only green source. What else is green in my deck? I don't even have that much. I have the wolves. I'm just slightly unsure how likely it is I'm going to need the longbow. I do have 7 green sources. Okay, let's keep the equipment around. I mean, even though the plan is to just swing with my equips guy here. I think it's more likely the longbow is going to be needed than the talisman. It comes back to bite me if like he has removal for the shaman right here, which he does. That's pretty sweet with a fireball. Or he might just bring back his Viridian Zealot. Zealot? No. It's hard to pass up a fireball. I gotta watch my life total. We'll see if he fireballs right here. Ooh, he's gonna pump, and yeah. Now I think I'm dead to fireball. Or soon dead to fireball. So, I mean, what can I possibly do here? I can blinding beam him. Alright, well, if the plan's a blinding beam, let's see if he takes this. Like, he might just let it through because he has the game next turn. If he doesn't play around blinding beam, yeah. Okay, so that gives us an out. Now he's likely going to use his fireball to hit the shaman and our face. Here, I guess. Is that what happens? How much money does he have? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he can't kill us. So I think he probably is going to have to use his fireball here. So that gives us outs. I mean, drawing a creature here is now going to be good news. I guess if he has a creature, he doesn't have to use fireball here. We'll see. Okay. He's choosing that instead. I suppose I might as well quick up the longbow. I mean, I could bluff that I have something. I'm not sure what I'd be bluffing here. So he does not seem to be, like, if he wasn't going to use his fireball last turn, he's certainly not going to use it this turn, is he? I mean, if he uses fireball here, he does not. If he were to use his fireball here, I'd have no out. So I guess it's correct to use the fireball here. Well, I can't really attack, unfortunately. We do know he is undead to the fireball here, right? I guess his plan made sense. Although there were some cards that are not in my deck, but could have potentially bashed through for the win. No need to prolong this. Casting 2 fireballs in the game is a good plan. Hallow, certainly worth thinking about. Again, I ditch the golem. I don't need these expensive guys, but I do need to bring in another creature. I have to cut something. I can't play 8 million equipments and not enough creatures. So maybe I just I lose one of my spell bombs, which makes the salvaging station a little worse, but not that much worse. I only need to have one in play for it to be good. And plus he has ways of dealing with longbow and bola. It's worth bringing those guys back too. Darkskull Gargoyle is actually interesting here. Although I don't know how long the game how long I want the game to go against his deck. I think I prefer to keep my curve a little lower. Even though Gargoyle is pretty decent, extending the game into a stall is going to make his fireball. Even though I did bring in a Hallow, it's going to make his fireball better if I don't have a Hallow. Actually, second guessing this elder. May not be. Well, too late. Maybe I wanted a bigger guy. I'm gonna play last against his deck. All right, keeper. Well, even better than the elder is the glaive master here. It's pretty aggressive with a cranial plating. I think I just don't show him the plating here and play out the elder. It also gains me an extra life, even though it's a little bit worse on my mana efficiency. Viridian Joiner is the worst of its cycle. You also have the red one, which is obscene. Like red deal. I forget what his name is. Spike Shot something? Spike Shot Goblin? Is that it? The original Spike Shot. Way better than any of the new ones. Just insane. There's a Spike Shot Elder in the Spike Shot. I don't remember the names. But yeah, the original Spike Shot was just obscene, especially with all the power boosting equipment. He's ramping it up. Ooh, really want to lose that. Makes his hand significantly worse. I'd like to get this salvaging station going. I did cut my spell bomb. I feel like without getting it to work once, you're not going to believe me how good it is. Really ramping it up. All right. Yeah, I'm not gonna play this Glaive Master. I don't have any equipment, and that just makes it worse if he has a fireball. So all ramp and no play. Not much going on here. I'm not going to play the salvaging station. If I draw a land, I don't want to open it up to artifact removal. I'm just going to take one here. I really doesn't bother me. So, no, I don't play the salvaging station yet. Alright, yeah. Atog I'll block. He could eventually... Who knows what he has in his deck. He could actually eventually be a threat. And I do have a backup Glaive Master here. That is a bit more of a threat, unfortunately. Alright, so I think I'm just gonna play the salvaging station here, because as soon as now that I'm under pressure, as soon as I draw something to combo with it, I wanted to get it going. Okay, just take that. Well, that's unfortunate. See, I I'm feeling this was in his hand anyway, and he was just waiting. Like, he didn't want me to not play an artifact because he had a replica in his hand. I feel like that's what happened. So I am likely to lose my salvaging station. Perhaps not. I'm not going to play Viridian Shaman here. Things are not looking good now, because this was really my main out for this. Because I don't have many ways of blocking a Tyrannix efficiently. I mean, I do have a Blinding Beam in my hand, but as of now, it's just delaying the inevitable. I can't put any pressure on him. So I'd prefer to just hope to draw something good. And that is not good. Yep. Alright. Pass the turn. I think I got a Blinding Beam because I would not be at all surprised if Fireball's in his hand. Otherwise, I don't know how, like, because his hand was not very good if it didn't have a Fireball in it. He's had cards in his hand the whole time, and one of them was not Tyrannix, because that would have been out earlier. So I have a good feeling that Fireball is in his hand. And so I'm just going to go ahead and try not to die this turn. Maybe I get to draw a Hallow next turn. Well, okay. I'm going to double block here. He may have a backup artifact removal, but the only way I can see of really actually coming back in this game is actually getting Salvaging Station going. But I can't imagine he doesn't kill the Salvaging Station here. Because it's just so much card advantage if I... Oh, he's going to let it happen. I don't get to do anything with it, unfortunately. But, yeah, I think that's a mistake, because... maybe it means he does not have Fireball in his hand? I don't know what that means. I mean, I suppose it's possibly not super likely that I draw one of. He may not think it's super likely I draw one of my artifacts. I do have a bunch. Not that many once I cut the spell bomb, but I mean, it's just it's a lot of heart advantage if I do draw one, and that's the only way I can see coming back in this game. That and drawing a Hallow at some point. I could just be dead to Fireball right here. I think so. I think he has enough mana, right? Yep, well, that's it. Still think that was a mistake not killing the station. Alright, see you next time.